Good morning. We're in Ione, Washington. I'm gonna get that camera up there. Hey, you know what? You guys get to ride on the driver's side mirror today. That's what we're gonna do. Driver's side. It'll be a little different. Printed out the paperwork I need to cross the border empty. We need commercial paperwork to cross the border, loaded or empty. Not all borders require that paperwork. Look at this Goomba, no lights on. All right. Yeah, paperwork's ready, passport's good to go. That's about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes away from the border here. Ione spelled I-O-N-E. I used to call this town I-1 or Ion, but it's Ione, like I own something. Deactivated railroad. Yeah, it's a pretty foggy day. So yesterday, I delivered both loads. First load was in Trail. Second load was in Salmo. And then I went to Castlegar and loaded. Delivered that load today morning in Spokane, and now I'm rushing to KMT to get loaded there and get in as many hours of drive time as I can. Deliver that load Friday morning. Nothing like burning the candle on both ends the week before a vacation. So tomorrow we should be in the Vancouver area. Hopefully we get unloaded in a nice, quick, timely manner and get back home on a Friday and I don't get home on Saturday. There's a chance of that. But I think most likely I'll get home on Friday. Definitely a very foggy morning, and the roads were very, very icy first thing in the morning. It's now 9 a.m., but 2 hours ago the roads were incredibly slippery. But they're grippy now. It's plus 2 degrees. Following the, what river are we following? Pend Oreille River. We are following the Pend Oreille River. Which flows into Canada and then into the Columbia River, just barely across the border, just barely in Canada. Flows into the Columbia River at Trail, and then flows south and follows the Oregon-Washington border right to the ocean. It looked like he had diving gear. That's what it looked like to me, diving gear. So yeah, this route will bring us up to Metaline and Metaline Falls. Climb that hard little climb with the crazy switchbacks. Cross the border. Crazy people with no lights on. I was following a slower vehicle earlier and I'm like, I could pass the vehicle here. I can see on the GPS the highway is straight as an arrow. The road has broken lines. We're going 20 kilometers below the speed limit. I could pass here, but we're in America. The chances of a vehicle oncoming with no lights on are high. So I'm just going to follow this car way too slow. Well, too slow for me, but plenty fast for whatever their safe driving speed was. So the car was doing nothing wrong. I just can't trust oncoming traffic to have headlights on. Rest area is not plowed, but I bet you I could still get in there. There's not that much snow.
Northbound RF Bridge.
Northbound powerhouse, that means they just barely drove through Metaline Falls. I got a truck a couple of minutes ahead of me. Border crossing agency here on the left. U.S. Customs. We're still like 14 miles from the border. Oh yeah, that was Metaline. Next town is Metaline Falls, right across the bridge. Getting pretty foggy here. Don't see anybody coming over the bridge. It's hard to tell in the fog. Take it a little slower than normal. So I need both lanes to make the corner onto the bridge. Last town before the border. You'd think there'd be like a fuel station or something here. Did I just hit the tree? How did I hit the tree? So many trucks drive down this highway and I hit the tree? Well, I guess someone has to trim it. Powerhouse Bridge northbound. That old brick building used to be a powerhouse back in the day. At least they've got this nice and sanded. I was a little concerned if there'd be grip here. It's now plus 1.5, so it shouldn't be slippery, but and with the sand we're for sure good. Once again, I need both lanes. I take more than I need just in case I see oncoming traffic. I can quickly squeeze all the way to the right without taking out no posts. No posts are the concrete barriers. I don't know why they're called no posts. Anyone know why? Never had a chain up going up that yet, but if you hit it on the wrong day during a snowstorm, you definitely chain up going up that. Looks like the fog wants to burn off and the clouds aren't even that thick. Because I see little hints of blue up there. Man, would it be awesome if a blue sky comes out when I load this? That would make it a little more pleasant. Northbound Slate Creek Bridge. Try to tell him I'm behind you, hurry up. Well, I guess he heard me do the call out for a powerhouse bridge. If you're ever driving this section in the big rig, do those call outs on LAD 2, VHF radio LAD 2. Yesterday, I was following a Canada Cartwright truck southbound coming to Spokane. Can't remember what section of highway it was. I was stuck behind him for like 7 miles before there was a passing lane. But this dude is just driving. Like, I caught up with him crazy fast. Speed limit was 45. And he was doing 30. I'm like, okay, slow truck, okay. All good. Speed limit jumped up to 60. And he started doing like 35, 37, 40, and that's as fast as he got. I'm like, what's going on, dude? And he just stayed there. I'm like, why are you doing 40 and a 60? If you want to know the answer to that, this poor Canadian, I'll let you do the math. Convert 40 miles per hour to kilometers per hour. 40 kilometers or 40 miles to kilometers. Speed limit was 60 miles per hour. He was doing 40 miles per hour. You guys can do the math. You guys are smart. Slate Creek Bridge, northbound. I did that call out way too late, but whatever. Bunch of little avalanches you see on the side that almost made it to the road. Alright, there's a garbage bin up ahead here. If it's plowed out, I'm going to pull in there, dump my garbage. Just in case Border Patrol decides to go through their truck, through my truck, which they do every now and then. Kind of a random, once in a while thing. They don't have to go through my garbage as well. If you ever wonder what that corner is called, just north of that corner, right here, this road is called Slate Creek Road. We're 4 miles from the border. See, a little bit of sunshine. Ooh, more of that, please. More of it, please. Ah. It's not even pure sunshine. It's still going through a cloud, but it's nice. Make sure I don't miss that garbage bin. Did I miss it already? I don't think so. that's the sign up there, the white sign coming up. Can't read it, but I think that's for the garbage bin. And it's right on the corner. Perfect. Just enough room for me to pull in. All right. So the other truck is far enough ahead of me that he might be gone by the time I get there. So should be no wait for me. And today every single minute counts because I'm going to have an oversized load that can't drive at night. So the sooner I can get loaded, the sooner I can get tarped, the more miles I can get down the road and deliver this load Friday morning. We'll have a pilot car from Chilliwack to Vancouver again. I think that's the load I'm getting. I think I'm getting exactly the same load we got at the beginning of the week. I think I'm gonna skip fueling up because of time, because that would add probably half an hour to do a little detour to Salmo, to Summit, fuel up, come back. Yeah, don't really have that half hour to spend. So we'll fuel up in Grand Forks instead. Normally we top off fuel in Summit because it's our own fuel station and we get huge discounted price. Basically we fuel up at cost. Bulk cost. Border is like 1 mile away. Border inspections, 1,000 feet. Whatever 1,000 feet means, I can't visualize 1,000 feet. Whoa, that was loud. I wonder if I'm getting some kind of antenna boost from Customs if they have an antenna here. My antenna is bouncing off of their antenna. US Customs here on the left. Ah, he's just pulling out. It's another Sutco truck and he's just pulling out. Stop over here, wait for a green light, pull a little ahead. There's the green light. That roof looks like it's dangerous with the
Is it
snow
about to-
hanging off.
is it about to come
It's
off
kind
there?
of like hanging down. It's like,
We should maybe make a call before it lands on a person or a car.
well, there's already a bit that has come down.
Yeah. Alcohol, tobacco,
Negative.
firearms or weapons.
Negative.
So where are you headed to now?
I'm loading South Slocan.
Are you going back then?
And I'm going to Vancouver.
Vancouver?
Yep. Crossed yesterday at
One night.
5 p.m. or so.
No purchases for yourself personally?
Negative. Nothing at all.
Commercial goods?
Nothing.
Work done to the truck?
Nope.
Alcohol, tobacco?
You already asked that one.
Yeah, I'm going to ask again.
No.
Firearms or weapons?
Nope.
I bet you asked that one twice too.
I don't think you did that one twice. Nope.
Any cannabis?
Nothing to declare at all.
And any pets?
No pets either.
passengers?
Yeah, no passenger. Not today. My wife often comes with,
Yeah,
but not.
sometimes she's with you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bring the ladder there and they're gonna knock some of the snow off. Oh, you're gonna do that to me, transmission? It says I've got a transmission fault. Boom! Big chunk of snow just fell down. Oh, there goes another one. Knocking it down. All right, so with the transmission fault, I can't use cruise control. I think there's a wiring short down there somewhere. I'm just gonna drive the 6 miles to the intersection, turn the truck off, reset the computer, and then I should be okay. Miles would be what? 10 kilometers? I need to convert everything to kilometers again. Unlike that poor Canada Cartridge. Cartage? Canada Cartage. Truck yesterday. Didn't do his conversions right. I feel so bad for him. I don't even really blame him. I blame him part way, but whoever was in charge of educating him also needs to take the blame. Whoever his driving teacher was. Yeah, but I wouldn't think of training someone that. I would just assume people would know that when they cross the border. I don't know. Maybe I will blame it on him for not educating himself or herself or whoever was driving. Slow that down just in case that's slippery. The truck is not shifting regularly because of that fault. That big mountain that we had to climb switchbacks up, and we have to go down now. I guess they couldn't build the road along the bottom following the river, So made us go to the top of the cliff, built the border at the top, and then we go back down again. I mean, it is quite a few miles on top. The road used to go around this. You can still see the old road, kind of the outline of it, the flat area. So they blasted a cut into it. You know what? Let's pull over here. Do the transmission reset over here. It only takes a few seconds. Power off, battery cut off, battery's back on, power on, transmission has been reset. And we're good to go again. No errors. Now it'll start shifting normally again. Although the computer is still booting up stuff in the background. So my Isaac thinks I'm parked. It's just got this question mark on it. Stay driving or choose a different activity. I'm just going to leave it and it'll automatically switch back to driving in just a little bit as the computer systems all come online. The E-log is one of the lower priorities. Alright, almost to Highway 3. I think we'll call it a day there. So basically, we are entering the highway at the very bottom corner, if you're looking on the map, the intersection of Highway 6 and 3. So to the right is Kootenai Pass, and then to the left, more likely straight than left, but we do a little left jaunt, is Salmo. So we're basically right at the base where you start climbing Kootenai Pass eastbound. In fact, one of my, I think it's a vacation video of Kootenai Pass next week, starts at this very intersection, climbing Kootenai Pass. So look for that next week. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I could be wrong. Because there's a little pull out just off to the right of the road here. Right by that digital sign, there's a pullout there, and that's where I started that Kootenai Pass video. Shot a couple of Kootenai Pass videos, but I'm pretty sure that's what I did. hate this blind and a blind corner. Both directions blind corners. So you just got to commit and go full throttle and hope everybody else is paying attention too. So if you guys are ever coming up on this intersection, just slow her down a bit. And maybe a truck pulling up onto the road. All right, Highway 3 headed towards Salmo. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Sometimes you can have a little fun with the border crossing people. Sometimes you can't, so you kind of have to read the room before you get there. This guy I've talked to many, many times. He'll ask me every now and then, "Where's your wife today?" So crossed here enough times that he knows what to expect from me. Anyway, I am indeed out of here. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully somewhere in the lower mainland. I'm out of here. You guys rock.